Welcome to Monday Night Live. Thank you for your patience. All right, let's see what we got here. It's just me today. We're just chilling today. Hello, Sanders in the chat. Woohoo! Welcome to the stream. 1, 2, I'm missing one. Hang on, where's my other ones? There we go. There we go. Now I can see everybody. I think. We'll see how it goes. How's everybody doing? We are going to work on some tarot cards. Face cards today. Woohoo! Where are my templates? Queen. All right. Oof. All right. There we go. So I'm going to be working on the Queen of Hearts today. I was going to do tarot today, but then realized I hadn't done a face card in a while. So I thought we'd play that game. Odari's in the chat. Welcome to the stream, sir. Last week was a blast. If you did not catch last week's stream, definitely go back and check it out because I had so much fun. It was an excellent time. Okay, so I had this idea. So I'm going to be doing the Queen of Hearts for myself. And I had this idea. I wanted to do like a yin and a yang and things back and forth and trying to figure out how we were going to have kind of counterparts and balancing out and blah, blah, blah. So, I had the thought, I couldn't think of I didn't want to do good and evil or angel and devil because that felt like really obvious to me. So we're going to do astronaut and cowgirl is what we're going to do. Our ladies are going to be opposites in that sense. So I'm going to draw my first astronaut today and you all get to watch while I do that. So the references that I posted up here, these are all Firefly outputs that I did just this afternoon. And I am going to sketch them out and we'll see what we're going to do with them and see how they come together. Darius has agreed, super fine. Yes, it was an excellent time. I'm very excited. I have my next one scheduled, so keep an eye on the socials to see who's coming and when they're coming. And we are going to have an excellent time. So if anybody wants to join in and play that game or join again, let me know. Because it was already a good time. Okay, so I'm going to use the pencil, but I want to use Oh, I'm blocking the chat. I can't see the chats. I'll be there. Excellent. You're welcome anytime. It's kind of nice to bounce some things off of other people. Because there were the two of you joining, there wasn't really room for me to draw as well, especially with it being my first time hosting. I wanted to make sure that I was focusing on how the OBS and everything worked. But yeah, some dual streams, I'm totally down to share my space anytime because it was kind of good to bounce off of other people and to talk ideas and stuff, because sometimes I'll be here and I'll be like, I don't know what I'm saying or what to say next. So it's cool to have someone to bounce those ideas off of. So you're welcome back anytime, sir, is the long and short of it. Antoine's here. Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing tonight? Okay, I have this here, but I'm going to turn it down because it's just a guideline for right now. Oh, I forgot to tell everybody on the Discord. I knew I was missing one. I forgot to tell everybody on the Discord about this super stream last time, and that is my bad. We had lots of people people here though, which was good. Everything's updating. Everything is updating. Good Lord. Me and the tech today, I can't even. Okay. We'll keep sketching while we wait for Discord to figure itself out. So I was trying to think of how I was going to put lots of detail and things in this one. Computer's like freaking out. Okay, hang on. How I was going to put detail and stuff in this one. Can we just like stop for a sec? There we go. Because like an astronaut, like there's a lot of detail in an astronaut suit. Oh, DTM posted the links last week. What a nice guy. Thank goodness. So I did not have my poo together on that one. Oh, I'm welcoming everybody to the time change for the 3rd time. Sorry, guys. Edit message, that's what I want. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Okay. Sheesh. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm going to try and focus now. Okay, so for this one, like I said, I wasn't sure how to get lots of detail. Like there's stuff in the suit and everything, but it's also kind of like just a lot of lines, which isn't as fun to color. I'm thinking I might play around a little bit with the reflection and see what we've got going on in there. Sorry, I want to make sure I can see. Here, I'll just do this. You know what? I don't even need my OBS on. Let's just do that. There we go. Now I can see all of the chats. Yes. So I think I'll play with something fun in the reflection. AI didn't really know what to do with my reflection prompts. So we'll just make something up for ourselves. So we're going to have like... Actually, I'm just going to turn this layer straight off. I'm going to take a leaf out of Dan's book here and just kind of like do the sketch. And then we'll make everything kind of fit afterwards. So this one I opted to do, I'm going to do this card all myself. I'm going to be selfish on this one. Queen of Hearts for this one. Pirates done. Queen of... Oh, well, the part's almost done. Sorry, I told a fib. Lady Jane's working on her part of it, and then I still have a couple more like lines to add to this. Add to it. And then we'll be ready for that one. And then Mafu and I finished the Queen of Diamonds, which I will show at the end of this stream, which is very exciting. It's just so much fun. Dan did a bunch of his this morning. Wall showed a bunch of his this morning on his stream, which was a lot of fun. So yeah, it's been crazy time. We worked on one last week. Odari is collaborating with Dan. It's really coming together. It's a lot of fun. I'm liking it. All right, now we're gonna do something silly. This is gonna be a silly astronaut thing because I think I want to emphasize. Actually, let's move this over here. And we're going to emphasize that we have kind of a lady in the astronaut suit. I'm fully aware that she would not have her hair out, but she does in this drawing. It would be floating all over in space. It gives us the design element. Woohoo! So I was going to just put like earth reflecting, but I wonder if we have something else. RB's in the chat. I'm seeing hues, but tones are missing. Tones are missing for now. Only hues, all the colors. How's that ace coming along, sir? I have my idea for my Ace of Hearts as well. Very exciting. I've been kind of away from the face cards for a little bit. I was doing some tarot, prepping for the crazy stream of last week, prepping for shop updates. Ace is almost done. Yee! So exciting. So excited to see what everybody comes up with. But I'm waiting for the brief for 2 illustrations as we speak. Ooh, fun. More illustration work. Yay. So if we, oops, what do I want to do here? Turn this back on. Don't know what it is yet. Oh, the mystery. Now we're all in suspense. Oh, it's going to be perfect. Well, not perfect. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so let's do this because I'm going to leave some room for some space and stuff. So we're going to have some space and stuff. Okay. So using the Firefly outputs I have here, just to get some reference for how an astronaut suit and stuff would go together. I gotta come up with something very cool to put it together. By the way, when I finish, where do I send the ace? If you would like to send the vector file to me, just through Discord's probably fine. That's what Mafu did. She sent the PDF file to me so we could have the vector format, and then I can, well, I don't have to piece anything together for you, but we'll have the vector one ready and I can get it posted on the Behance project for you. Ooh, so exciting. We're going to have galaxies and things and stars and stuff. We're going to be all over here. I'm not sure that the helmet's big enough, so we have make sure she has brain space. An AI file, perfect. That's great. I can work with an Illustrator file faux show. So excited to see what everybody comes up with. Oh, I think I forgot to mention Penny's working on a card. King of Diamonds, King of Hearts, I think. So much fun. Dara says, this is cool. Can't wait to see this one done. I know, me too. I'm so excited. I was glad to have this idea because I thought like the back and forth and light and dark, there's lots of potential there. So I was very excited to see what we were able to come up with. Is it a penny card? No, Penny Doodles has a very excellent idea for hers, and it's awesome. I'm not going to spill the beans. It's an excellent idea, and I'm very excited because I have a very fun idea for the background of it. So this, for the background of it, for the other side of it, it's going to be super awesome. And then I want this reference because I liked the braids in her hair. And then but I didn't like the orientation of the face that I got from that one. So I'm going to another one that I have. So I've been using Firefly quite a bit to run a pile of exports for ideas for the tarot cards, ideas for the face cards, ideas for different other concepts and things. This is the face I wanted to use. And when you download them, like when you run your generation, then you put in your code or anything. So I did some outputs earlier. So it's like maybe for the astronaut, I said put like female astronaut with Earth in the reflection, with like line art, something like that. So I put in some, like, you want to be a little as specific as you can, at least to start, have some details in Firefly, and then it'll generate something for you. And usually I always forget to put like 3/4 view or something like that, because usually at faces and stuff, they'll start with like a straight on view. And I usually want to have like a 3/4 kind of turn type look. Excuse me. And so you can play around with the outputs and things, and get lots of different things. And if you don't get what you want, but you don't want to add anything to it, you can just generate it again. And then lately they've changed it so that you get your 4 options that they give you, 4 different versions of what you asked for. And then you can upscale it, so it kind of gives you a bigger image. And then you can download them. So you can and like I have a subscription, so like you get a certain number of credits. So this could be different for everybody who's trying to use this. Maybe I get a whole pile of credits with my Creative Cloud account. So I think like as you click generate and all that kind of stuff, like it'll use up some of your credits, but I've never hit my limit. I don't do it often enough. But then you can have these, and then you can download them if there's ones that you like. So I was playing on Firefly after work today, trying to get some of these kind of outputs for this live stream. And there's some that I was like, I don't really like that for what I'm going to do, but I do kind of like some of the elements to that could be a great illustration later. So I use the Firefly exports, the saved ones, and save them for other projects. So there's a few I saved today that won't be part of the face cards, but could maybe come up as reference for the tarot cards or anything else like that. So you can download and save those files if Firefly is playing the game. All right. Can't wait to see this done. Penny is awesome. She is. I'm very excited to work with her on that card. Space Cowgirl. Yes, yes. Darius is on again. Darius will be streaming soon. Woo-hoo! All the streams. I'm so stoked. All right. So let's see if I can get... my references for the hat aren't going to be very good. But let's just turn... we can leave that on. I'm going to change the pen color, though, just so that we have... RB says, I don't even use Firefly. If I need reference, and it's usually full of images to use. Yeah, and I usually would use the Google Images and things. The thing with the Firefly exports, well, first of all, for things like tarot, I'm not going to get a good reference for a bird turning into a coat to help me with that. I could draw that from my brain, but I would get frustrated at some point. So the AI, like the Firefly generation for me, gives me that little bit more of a wild card, that kind of like fantastical type approach to things. And then also we have, when I'm doing a Firefly, I'm not really tracing any of my images, but I'm also like this way for sure. I'm using like reference that isn't real. So if I kind of get a little bit lost in the weeds or something, I'm using an image that's actually mine to a degree. So I'm not like copying and pasting. Let's just start this over. This is a mess. I'm not copying and pasting from like an image from Google, or something like that. And some of that reference kind of bleeds into the illustration. I'm usually pretty careful about that. That was pretty drilled into us in art school, but I just want to be careful. So this way for sure. And that's not the case for all AI things, just so we all know. Like some AI things are using other artists' work. So like, let's just be careful when you're using different things, because you're not safe from those kinds of things necessarily, with all AIs. So just be careful of where they're sourcing the information from, and also continue to like, don't trace and reuse and stuff like that. Odari says, I use both. I'm not a fan of AI, but it helps sometimes. I am 100% on board. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. But I find that the AI, it really kind of gets me through some of those conceptual phases. Like, it gets me out of a rut and a concept idea a lot faster than I would if I was just kind of like muddling through myself. So if there's something that like I'm getting stuck on, that's where I'll use the AI assistance for. Okay, well, let's just see what we can do here. So yeah, there's goods and bads to all things. And just be careful how you use it. You know, you don't want to be stealing other people's work and all that kind of fun madness. Oh my gosh, it's already April where RB is. That's madness. That is madness. Boop, 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 boop. Don't really know how hats work. Okay, I'm going to turn this back off because it's distracting me. Oops. B is from the future. Accurate. Craziness, I say. All right, so let's see what we can do with these guys. So we just want some little... Okay, I'm going to turn our spaceman off for a second. And then we're going to see what we can do with this large loose braid references. I think her hat's not on. Oh my goodness gracious. Antoine 2. This is madness. From the future. Don't tell me what happens. I want to be surprised. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. Hey, you guys are so ahead. It's just madness, I say. All right. So are you still on schedule, Odari? For... No, Siri, go. Jesus. Our schedule, Odari. Sorry, Siri wanted to play the game. For Friday. For streaming. Is that what you talked about on our stream last week? Because that would be awesome. Crazy Siri. She shows up at the most random times. Crazy lady. Minor mode. Okay, let's see. Oh, Antoine, we can't have that kind of attitude around here. Sheesh. April Fools. So Antoine says the end is near, far, far close. April Fools. Oh, gosh. Oh my god. There we go. RB says, what are you talking about? The golden age is here. I love it. Yeah, I always have a hard time with April Fool's things. I've had a couple people stump me. Every day, every April 1st, I always wake up and I'm like, don't fall for anything that you hear today. And I inevitably fall for something silly. Odari says, yes, it's on. Yes. Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. If you would like to share your YouTube link or Twitch link or wherever you're going to be, please feel free to do so. To add it in the chat so everybody can be sure to follow you at the same time. Ugh, I don't think this is... Do you want down? You're gonna be a nice boy, Kate. Say hi to the people first. There. Hi to Mojo. You be a nice guy. Ugh. Not really living this right now. Okay, so let's turn this back on and then this back on. And then we'll see what this does. Oh, we got Dan in the chat. Welcome to the stream. If you guys did not check out Dan's stream this morning, go check it out. So much fun. Oh my goodness gracious. Working on some scripts and things. Yeah, Dan says, looking good. I like the astronaut idea. Thank you so much. So we have I was talking last week that I was going to do a bit of a yin and yang opposites. I didn't want to do like an angel devil, black and white kind of scenario. So we're doing space astronaut and cowboy, or cowgirl in this case. And so that we have yin and yang that way, kind of like older and newer. So we're just fitting this sketch up here to see what the heck we're going to do. Space cowboy, or space cowgirl, thank you. So good. Mm-hmm. We'll have a bit of a landscape here, so we'll put like a cactus or something in here. Bad Dan. Cactus in here. I'll do like the sunshine up here. It's a great combo. Thank you. Came up with it the other day. Sometimes you just gotta let a couple ideas just marinate for a bit before you come up with the real idea. Saying I hadn't been working on the face cards in a while, but I think I just needed that idea to sort itself out. And here we are. She's gonna have kind of messy hair. Oh. Okay. Oops, like this. There we go. Okay, just give those sketches like 10 more minutes because, oh dear. Do. Is that an astral cactus? Yes, space cactus. They don't need water, so it's perfect. Her nose is ginormous, so let's bring it down just a little bit. Beep. Nope, not bigger. Oh, enough you. I think her hat needs to like, there we go, there we go. I just gotta come up with some ideas on how to have this be fun details for coloring parts in business. I think we'll probably have different clouds in the sky, maybe a pattern on her shirt or something. I think our eyeball's too low here. I know it's... Oh, what have you? Let's go. Yep. So yeah, on Dan's stream this morning, he was showing off the collaboration. Lots of very fun things. In a few minutes, I'm going to show off the first finished card on the diamond side. Mafu and I have finished our card, and I forgot to share it on our super stream. I just got too excited and forgot to share. So we got that to share. RB was just mentioning the ace is almost done. I came up with an idea for the Ace of Hearts. So that'll be coming through soon, which I'm very excited about. All right, let's go back to our Space Lady. Got to come up with a cool reflection. Reflections are a challenge. Maybe it'll be just like a... It'll be like a space scene that doesn't exist. It would be all like a fantasy. Maybe they should have like... There should be like an overlap, maybe. Like super cactus on this planet. And then on her planet, we'll have... Then they can be part of the same world. Oh my goodness gracious. Outrageous. Collaboration, overlap, chaos. I love it. So maybe, oops. Backstory, she moved to Mars after they terraformed it and became a Martian cowgirl. Yes! Past and present lives. I like it. I like it. Oh, good Lord. Let's try one more time, shall we? There we go. Now this will be the challenge here, is getting all the kind of like gadgets and things. Be really dramatic with it. Martian steak sounds intriguing. Maybe. Oops. Excuse me. Leave the floor alone, please. Not sure I would taste it. There's a risk of it flying away. You know, I don't know, maybe you gotta work for your meal or something. Oh, loving how this is coming together. Now that we have that fun backstory. Freaking stoked. Is that right? I feel like we need more. More brain space. I had an art teacher who would say that we always needed to leave room for the brain in our illustrations, because everybody would draw tiny foreheads and there'd be no room for the brain, so we had to leave lots of brain space. So that just sticks with me. Is there enough room for the brain? Herbie says it's weird if you have to anchor your meal. I don't disagree. Oh man. So is that my rule for I'm always down to try new food, but I'd like my food to be dead first. And if it's, you're right, if it's going to fly away, I feel like that's breaking that rule. There we go. Make some room for the strap here. He's sleeping. Also enjoyed Alessandra's stream this weekend. I caught the one with the dogs. I missed streams on Sunday. I took a computer time out. But I caught Saturdays and it was a lot of fun. So definitely check out what Alessandra's doing. Be ready for Odari's stream on Friday. Dan's streaming regularly as well. Should be streaming tomorrow. Has lots of streams to go back to if you missed any. They're so much fun. He's a very busy guy. Yeah, everybody's doing great right now. I even caught some of Penny's stream before an appointment last week. Everybody's doing great. Everybody's keeping busy. I love to see it. I love to see it. Yes, Harvey says so many streams now. I don't even need TV any longer. This is much more fun. I would agree. We are a pretty fun group. There's lots of fun streams out there. It's hard to catch them all. I don't always get notifications either. Like I get notifications from like when Alessandra streams and when Uma streams, but like Bliss was streaming, she said, and I didn't get a notification. So we'll have to just keep a better eye out. Maybe I haven't watched any of her Twitch streams, so it doesn't tell me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm new here. Oh, this is nice. Just sketching. I like it. I have a few sketching ideas out right now. I want to get into my sketchbook. Really get pen to paper. I'm very excited. Not that I don't like fresco. It's just really nice to have a few minutes. Get that scratchy pencil out. Oh, good business. Some markers. I'm a little worried all my markers are going to be dry when I go to use them. Agreed. Need one cow reflection on that helmet. Done. Done. I'm gonna have super horns. Boop, 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 boop. This is how you draw a cow. Everybody says they can't draw. Look. Essence of cow. Beep, beep. Oh, Dari says, agreed. Whether it's to the cow or to the sketching, I'm on the same page. Oh, man. Beep, beep. Space cow. All right. Oh my god, tiny little legs. Boop, boop. Oh no, still the eraser. No, still the eraser. There we go. Boop, boop. Space cow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Space cow. Dun, dun, dun. Screenshot. Done. My work here is done. Oh, see? I never would have come up with that. Classic. All right, let's see if we'll switch to the other side now. Let's see what kind of details we can toss onto this one. Sweet. Oh, man. Okay, wait. What did I do here? Okay, so... that's like this. Get rid of this and this. Excuse me. Here we go. There we go. Maybe you're not following Bliss. Make sure you're following the correct account. Okay, because I did check it and I was following the one she was chatting from, but if it's not the right streaming account, that is definitely probably my problem. I will do some research because she's always on the streams, and I know she came back like right after, was coming back to streaming after like around the time Behance was down. So I just want to make sure I'm following the people who are checking me out too, and you know, part of the group and watching what everybody else is up to. I want to stay in the loop, man. So I'll look into that. That one got in my head a bit. There we go. Don't worry about the tangent lines on the sketch, man. Nope. Excellent. Let me see. Open a new tab. Let's see. Might hear some noises. There it is. I was following the wrong one. Thank you, Alessandra. I appreciate you. Phew. Thank goodness. I want to make sure that we're all in the loop. Everybody else take an opportunity. Follow Bliss. She has some fantastic art. She does some fun, like, patterns and things. All kinds of fun art. We've got a good variety in this crew. More and more people joining all the time. Oh my gosh. The emojis on Twitch are a little tiny bit out of control. Out of control, I say. They were going nuts last week. That stream was out of control. I loved it. All right. So I think I'm going to leave this sketch for now. I'm living for how this is coming together. Look how fun. Oh my goodness gracious. So much fun. So we've got her hair floating about. We've got the braid. Oh my goodness gracious. I love it. Okay, let me see if I have. I do have. Okay. We have, I'm going to see if I can switch over to. It turns out when I was setting up the. Yeah, okay, get rid of this. Okay. Check out our very first card is all finished. Oh, my computer's having some sort of freak out. Can we? Yes, we can see this. Okay, perfect. Okay, everybody calm down. What's happening? Good Lord. Okay. This is the Queen of Diamonds. All done. So we have There's No Crying in Baseball. And then we have the beautiful illustration from Mafu. Oh, our Q is gone. I knew we were missing something. The Q on Mafu's side is gone. So I will update that. And then we will have our first card, the Queen of Diamonds, will be ready to go. Woohoo! So I'll be posting that on the project this week. So our very first complete red card. Magic. Woohoo! Yeah. Mafu slayed on that one. Look at all these details, actually. Can I do this? There we go. Look at all these details. All these diamonds for Queen of Diamonds. Check it out. Yes. Our mask is a little out of whack here, but that I will fix when we get it to the template. But it is done. Just some little tweaking on my end to make sure that everything's where it needs to be. So exciting. Yes. So yeah, so that's where that is. And actually let's pop open. You get to watch me go through the process of signing it, because that's just how coordinated I am today. Oh, la la la. And then this is the project where everybody can join in and see what's going on. The super collaboration. Shoo. Okay. So we have the inspiration. So I'm going to update this because it's all done. And then I'm almost done the Jack. So I'm going to post that as well. Oh, no, sorry, Jack of Hearts, that case. So I'm going to update that one because I've done the hierarchy lines a bit more. Check out what Dan has put in here. Pattern. Shoo. And then we got Darth Vader. Yes, please. These are awesome. This Queen of Spades is out of control. Whole other level. Gorgeous. Then we have the Gorilla and Gambit working on this last week as Odari's playing that game. Oh, look, even more done. That Darth Vader is out of control. That's ridiculous. Look at all the detail in there. Magic. This is, oh, they like meld together. Dan, come on. That's so good. This is my favorite card so far. This one's so good. Oh, yes. Oh, updated gorilla. This is magic. Oh my gosh. And then Judge Judy. Can we be serious? Oh my gosh. That is nuts. That is out of control. All right, I'm falling behind here. Let's get ourselves sorted out here. This is out of control. She's a beaut. And then all the live streams as well. So I also have a playlist going on YouTube. So if you follow me on YouTube, there's a playlist, and I think I've added some of the streams that Dan has gone. I think I'm out of the loop on a couple. So I will. There it is. So I'm out of the loop on a couple, but I will add them in so that everybody has the playlist. So you can watch them all if you feel the need to go back and check them out. I've lost my Twitch. There it is. So yeah, these are out of control. You guys are freaking killing it. So, yeah, if you want to play the game, let us know. There's still a couple spots available for cards if you want to join in. As you saw, the other side of Judge Judy was still available. I have a few available still as well. Like I said, I think there's one of the Kings might be available. And I know Jane's doing the Jack with me, so I think we have the other Jack. The Jack of Diamonds might still be available. Looks like the spades are filling up, but there's still some clubs hanging around. So definitely reach out to myself or Dan if you're interested in playing the game. We are going to be posting these as coloring pages. That's why we ask for the vector art. But then you are all set to go. Other than that, just be free. Yeah, so that's all we have for right now. I'm going to keep working on this, get some vector art, get some details, get some different information in here. I'm very excited for this to come through. This idea is flowing a lot better than I thought it was going to when I started sketching, which is why you always give things 10 more minutes. Always 10 more minutes. But I think I've taken up enough of your time for this evening. So I hope you all have a fabulous week. And I'll be back next week. I think I'm going to be working tarot next week because next week, if you will believe it or not, is 1 year since I launched the tarot deck. A whole year I've been working on it. That is out of control. I went back to see when my first stream was, and that's when I started the deck, and it was definitely like April 7th of last year. 8th, 9th, something like that. Craziness. All right, so that'll be back with tarot next week for sure, to honor that for sure. I hope you all have a fabulous evening, fabulous rest of your week, and definitely check out Dan's stream tomorrow and or Wednesday. Alessandro will be on the weekend, Odari on Friday, Penny sometimes throughout the week, Jane will be on as well, so check out everybody. Hope you guys have an amazing night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.